Here we go. We got the week 1 picks for the high school football season, starting with the defending champs. Las Cruces over Montwood. I think the Dogs come out, do their thing Thursday night against the El Paso Montwood Rams. Friday night in Farmington, you got the Scorpions taking on Los Lunas. I think Farmington is going to have a little bit in the tank left from last year. Watch for guys like Avery Rasher, and they also got Champ Mendoza. I think Farmington has a little bit of surprise for the 2014 season. Robertson hosting Portales. I like the Robertson Cardinals in this one, and the big reason why is up front in the trenches. Robertson's got a big group of offensive linemen returning. James Romero leading the way on that one. I like the Cardinals to fly past the Rams. West Las Vegas traveling to Clayton. Now the Yellow Jackets won their first state title last year under first-year head football coach Colin Justice. This year, I think they do it again. Maybe not win the state title, but I think they open week 1 with a big victory over the Dons. I'm taking Clayton in week 1. You got Capitan taking on Hagerman, hands down. As long as Alejandro Ramos is quarterback at Hagerman, I'm taking the Bobcats all the way in that one. Hagerman get off to a big start in week 1. Hobbs taking on the Mayfield Trojans. I know all eyes are on that game, but I do like the Trojans in week 1. You know, Mayfield typically is a team that starts off very hot. I think Hobbs is going to take a little bit of time to get their passing attack going. I think we'll see who the real Hobbs Eagles are down the road, weeks 5 and 6. Cleveland taking on Manzano. That game is Saturday night. I like the Storm. I think the Storm are going to give it to Manzano. I don't think Manzano is going to completely go belly up, but I think Cleveland, especially that junior class, very salty, a lot of speed. I think Cleveland, I think they'll get Manzano by maybe 10 or more. Atrisco taking on La Cueva. That game is also Saturday. Atrisco Heritage returning 17 starters. La Cueva returning 9 starters on defense. It's a game packed with big-time players. I do like Atrisco in that one by just a little bit. Maybe a touchdown. I think it'll be close. That one should be fun. El Paso Americans taking on Carlsbad. Game is at Ralph Boyer. I did see the Carlsbad Cavemen earlier this year. I do like the Cavemen, especially that receiving corps, but I think El Paso Americans might have a little bit of the edge. But I think the deciding factor for me, the game's at home in Carlsbad. I'll take the Cavemen by a close 3. Sandia taking on Volcano Vista. The Volcano Vista Hawks have had trouble in the past beating Sandia, but I think this year, I think they'll turn the tides a little bit. I like that junior class of Volcano. Let's take the Hawks in week 1. Tough games to call include Centennial taking on the Oñate Knights. The two teams have never met before this season. I do like Centennial, up front, but I think Oñate, just with that triple option attack, if they don't make mistakes, I think Oñate can win this game, but I'm going to pick Centennial. I think it's a dramatic opener, really a game that could go either way. Ruidoso taking on Roswell. That's Friday night at the Wool Bowl. In the past, Ruidoso has had trouble beating Roswell, but this year I think it's a little bit more even. I do like Ruidoso in that one, a slight upset pick, if you will. I like the Ruidoso Warriors by a close 7. St. Pius taking on Del Norte. Last year, this game was decided by 3 points. Del Norte won 27-24. They lose their big running back, Jarrell Wiggins, but they return Terrell Jackson. I think they should have enough offense to keep it close with St. Pius. Very tough game to call. I think I'll go with the Knights, but I wouldn't expect if the Sartans, take that one and make me eat some crow on Thursday night. Santa Rosa and Texaco, usually a game that we see late in the season. Now it's a non-district game. Santa Rosa traveling to Texaco. I think Santa Rosa, they have to be eager to get into this 2014 season. The past couple years, they've won some state titles, lost to Clayton last year. I think they started out hot against Texaco. I'll take them by 10+. Games of the week across the state of New Mexico, you got Dexter taking on the Hatch Valley Bears. I do like Hatch in that one. I know they lost a lot to graduation, but I think since it's in Hatch, I think the Bears are going to roll. I don't think it'll be a big margin of victory, but I think, somewhere in the lines of a touchdown or so. Valley taking on Rio Rancho. Very tough game for me to call. The game is at Rio Rancho. I like both squads. Both coaching staffs do a great job. You know what? I'll go with the Valley Vikings. It's a tough call. I know they're taking on Rio at home especially, but I'll go with the Vikings. Let's see what they got left. Belen taking on Artesia. That game is Friday night in the Bulldog Bowl. And what makes this game so difficult for me to pick is the fact that it is in Artesia. I think in our neutral field, I take Belen all the way. It's in Artesia Friday night. I usually don't pick against the Bulldogs. This time I'm feeling like Belen has a little bit too much. I'll take the Eagles in a very close game. I think it's going to be one of the best games of the week. And then following that up with the Clovis Wildcats going down to Goddard to take on the Rockets. Now the headline there is Eric Roanhouse versus now Mike Whalen. Mike Whalen takes over for Sam Jernigan in the offseason. I mean, Clovis, they're going to bring it. Goddard, they're going to bring it. But at the end of the day, I think the Rockets, edge the Wildcats out in a very close one. I think the Rockets, will beat Clovis, but it'll be close. Again, my name is Kyle Henderson. These are just my high school football picks. Don't take it too personal. And if you do, I really don't care. High school football season is here. Let's get it going. Week 1, Kyle Henderson. Follow me on Twitter at NMPreps. And, of course, follow me on NMPreps.com, your exclusive source of NMPreps. My name is Kyle Henderson of NMPreps.rivals.com. Keep it locked on all season long. 9 years of high school football.